Welcome to the Road to the IPO podcast. So, before we start the podcast, I just want to introduce our partners for the podcast, KBS Network. For those that are watching the podcast, you can see the studio here in Longueuil near Montreal. So if you want to rent a studio, you can always contact KBS Network. And also, we just want to thank Nicolas Sotomayor, who is the videographer for this podcast with Production Modus Operandi. If you need any photography or video services, you can always contact Nicolas. I'm going to put all the links on the description. So today's podcast is in English, and I have the great pleasure to have on the show a good friend of mine. We know each other since 2018, if I remember correctly. His name is Daniil Kulayev. He's the co-founder of Fire Up Enterprise and an entrepreneur. Hey Daniil, how's it going?
Very good, and you?
Good, thank you. So Daniil, I promised you that we're gonna do a podcast, so that's it. Today we are doing it.
Yeah. So it was since your last event.
Yeah. So Daniil, for those who don't know, can you introduce a little bit of yourself?
Yeah. Do I look to the camera or look to you?
You can talk to me or look at the camera if you want.
I own a marketing agency company.
Okay.
Actually, what we're doing websites, website creation, social media, SMM, and video creation. So we're not doing videos like weddings or something, but we're doing mostly promo videos of products, services, and personal presentations. This is our main services, but for sure we have some other services, but this is the main service actually.
So before we talk about the company and marketing, I just want to go a little bit deep in about you. So you come from Russia?
Yes.
You were born in Russia?
No, I was not born in Russia. I was born in Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan,
yeah.
Okay.
This is the 7th country in the world. Yeah.
All right.
So when I say Kazakhstan, not everybody knows this country. I don't know.
Yeah, I know Kazakhstan.
You know Kazakhstan.
But they speak Russian there?
They speak Russian, right.
Because it was part of the Soviet Union before?
It was a part of URSS, yes.
Okay, so when did you come to Canada?
It was 2007, in December, in 16 December, yeah. So it's been 13 years I'm here.
So you left Kazakhstan to come here for a better future?
Actually, it's my mother who decided to come here with me and my brother.
Okay.
Actually, she decided to come here, and my father was not agree with that. So we had the chance not to come here, just my mother, but my mother trying to arrange things with my father, and finally we're here. For sure, she came for a better life.
Okay.
It's mostly for us, for me and my brother, because as an immigrant, you're an immigrant as well, right?
Yes.
You know that for our parents, it's difficult to find a job here or learn English or French to start over. It's harder than for us. Yeah. So I came here when I was 16.
Okay.
And for me, it was easier to
learn the language and everything.
Learn the language, English, French, then go to the college and then start. It's much easier. So she came mostly for us, for me and my brother.
So why did she decide to come to Canada?
When?
Why?
Actually, it was her childhood dream.
Okay.
She's a teacher of French. Okay.
So she speaks French already.
Yeah, she speaks French. Yeah, she speaks French, English, and German. And her dream was to come exactly in Canada, exactly in Montreal, from childhood. She was learning a lot about Montreal, and she was learning a lot about the culture. She visited France. She didn't like it, so it was always a dream. So she waited like 3 years before we got accepted in Canada.
So because she liked French, so she wanted to stay in a country that speaks French.
Right.
But she didn't want it to change like a country that was more hot. Because she came to winter. She was in winter in Kazakhstan, came in winter in Canada.
It's the same thing, actually. Actually, it's the same thing.
Yeah, the same cold and everything.
Yeah, when I call my father there, he says it's the same weather.
Okay.
Almost all the time.
What do you remember for Kazakhstan? Did you have like a nice childhood, or do you have like your childhood? What was it?
You know, I cannot say nice or bad. It was a little bit of both.
Yes.
I had bad moments there. I had good moments there. But so just to start, I didn't have a lot of friends there in in Kazakhstan.
Yes.
I had only 2 best friends, and from the school to the moment when I came to Canada, I had only 2 friends, and you know, I was trying always to stay away from other people.
Why so?
Firstly, because everybody was scared of me, because I was big.
Okay.
And you know, but as you know, I'm not angry, or I'm not so bad person, but everybody was scared a little bit of me. And when they're trying to, you know, interact with me, approach or do something stupid to me, I was always reacting.
Okay.
But a little bit aggressively, so that's why.
Okay. So they tend to stay away from you because of your looks and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. But coming to Canada, did you become like more open?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Okay. Actually, when I came in Canada, my mother sent me and my brother to Air Cadet here.
Okay.
So imagine, I was not, I didn't speak English very well, neither French, and I was an Air Cadet. And
Air Cadet.
So it was so serious there, and it's there when I learned the most of my English, actually.
Okay.
And it was so stressful for me, and there I didn't have a choice to learn how the society works and to become more open.
Funny thing, because I used to go to the cadets
as well.
Yeah, for the same for the Air Cadets. So I didn't stay that much time, but I had a good time over there. I remember we went to a forest. Because you go on trips.
Bagotville.
Yeah, Bagotville.
Probably, yeah.
So, well, it was like a trip. You go there and you stay outside in the winter at night.
Yeah, I was there.
You did it?
Yeah, Bagotville. It was for 6 weeks.
Yeah. So, well, I think I did just 1 week.
Just 1 week? No, I was there for 6 weeks. So
okay, wow.
It was like you will receive a survival badge. I received survival badge.
But you took this stream 1. I used to use the Air Cadets, but the normal Air Cadet.
Okay, no. I took, it was 1 week, but after 1 year I took a 6 week survival. Yeah, so I was about 2 years and something in Canada.
Okay, so because there is the normal Air Cadets, most parents just send their children and they learn discipline, and then if you want, you can stay there and be more
after
involved.
19.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
So it's cadet, it's up to 19 years old. And since I came here at 16 and I go to cadet at 17, I was 2.5 years in cadet. So I finished my cadet as a flight surgeon.
Okay.
Actually.
And that's why you went deep into it. Okay. So what did you learn from that discipline?
Survival in the forest, because it was fun. It was 2 weeks. 2 weeks you are going with the group in the forest, and they show you how to take a shed, how to prepare a small house for you. You know what to find for it. Then the next 2 weeks you choose the partner.
Okay.
You call him buddy. And you just choose him, and you will stay with him those 2 weeks.
Okay.
So doing the same thing and learning. And the rest 2 weeks, you're staying alone. So when I stay alone.
So was it more easy for you to stay alone, or like over here with somebody else that you didn't know?
Sorry?
Because was it more easy for you to stay alone, or
with somebody?
Or with somebody? Because you said that you weren't that open.
Yeah.
But at that time, you already had friends and everything.
Yeah. But I was scared to stay alone, actually.
So you were more scared to stay alone than begin with other people?
Yeah, because imagine, I'm only 2 years in Canada. I don't speak fully English, neither fully French.
Okay.
I have some friends in cadets, but you know, like I'm in the other country. I don't know, like Bagotville, how to go there, how to come back to Montreal. I'm in the forest for sure. It was hard, but you know.
So when you mean alone, they send you in the forest alone?
After 4 weeks, you see.
Okay.
That's what I said. 2 weeks you're going with the group.
Yeah.
The other 2 weeks with somebody.
Okay.
And the other 2 weeks after, alone.
Alone, and there's people watching you just in case.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, there is a captains and other stuff who's watching you, but they don't say it. You don't see them, you know.
Okay.
But for sure, yeah.
And the point of that training was for what?
For learning how to survive.
Learning how to survive in the forest.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if in the case you will be lost in the forest.
Okay.
You know how to survive, and then it's a good training to pass on to other people. You know.
Okay.
So with the badge like this, I can teach other people how to survive.
So you can teach other people how to survive.
Yeah. Like small children from 16 to 19 for sure.
Okay.
But if I went deeper into that, I think it would be a nice idea.
So what fascinates me the most about you, and that's why I decided to do a podcast with you, is that you sometimes take things a little bit extreme, like to do some extreme stuff. And we had so many conversations, and one of the things you did is that you did a fasting. But not just like one day or 2 days. You went like deep, like almost 1 month of fasting. Can we talk about it?
Sure.
Yeah. So, what do you tell me about it? Tell me the first time you decided to fast.
First time I decided to do fasting, actually, almost 5 or 6 years ago.
Yes.
My first time I decided to do it 40 days. I was learning a lot of stuff on websites and stuff. But on my 17th day, my wife, she said that I was all white. I was without energy. And I was looking at the mirror and I was like, I will die if I'm not stopped. If I don't stop. So I stopped in 17 days.
Okay.
My first time. So after, you see, almost 4 or 5 years.
But why did you decide to fast that long?
Why?
Why did you decide to fast?
Actually, I was always interested in history.
Okay.
And if you read the history of Spartans, they were always doing this like once a year.
Okay.
Fasting for 40 days. So me, who likes history, who likes Spartans, particularly Romans, I was like, oh, if they could do this, that means that anybody could do this.
Yeah, you can too,
Yeah, and it was not like, okay, I say that and tomorrow I decide. No, I was learning about 2 or 3 weeks before starting this. I was learning, I was visiting doctors, asking, they say it's dangerous.
Okay.
They say it's dangerous if you don't eat for 2 weeks, it's dangerous. But if you do some techniques, maybe you pray and you do your watering good, you use lemon, I can say, with the water. As
you didn't eat food, but you still drink stuff like water.
Water, in the morning, and then not lemonade.
Nothing, just
lemonade.
water. Yeah. Okay.
Just water. And sometimes I put a little bit of citron. Just
Okay.
Small drops.
So that's all you had for 17 days the first time?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was hard. It was hard physically and mentally,
So what were the symptoms that you got?
Like I said, I was white. I was without energy.
Okay.
And I was not walking properly, like I was,
Tell me about it. You told me that your wife looked at you and say, "If you don't stop this, I'm gonna divorce."
Yes. If you don't stop this, I will divorce you. This was the main point why I was like, okay.
That's why you stopped.
Because she was scared one day to wake up and I'm dead. It's normal.
So she made you stop, and after like 5 years after, right now, just like recently, you decided to do another fasting.
Yes, another fasting. I decided to do for 40 days again. And like I said to you before, after my 27th day, it was really hard mentally. This time it was not hard physically.
Okay.
But mentally, after 20, so up to 27 days, it was okay. I was feeling good. I was even sometimes running, doing some exercise. And it was very easy, I think, because I made one time before, 5 years ago.
Your body remembers that one time.
So this time it was easy. And after 27 days, it started to go down very, very fast.
You mean down?
I mean my energy level, my mental health, and I could feel like I start to lose my memory, I start to lose my words. It was very hard, And so from 27 to 30, I stopped at 30.
And you stopped at 30,
okay. I did 30 days.
Okay, you stopped at 30.
So at 28, 29 days, I was always wet. I didn't sleep properly. Why? Because I had koshmars, how you say it in
nightmares.
Nightmares,
yes.
Nightmares, a lot of nightmares. And I was, when I woke up, I was all wet, all the time, after 27 days. So I was thinking like, okay, I will go until 30 and I will stop. But it was harder than I expected. Those 3 days, it was a nightmare.
So mentally, you were like, It
was hard.
It was hard, so you were tired and everything.
Yeah, tired, and I cannot explain something.
You were stressed?
Yeah, stressed.
So what did your wife say at that time?
This time she said the same thing. Even after 7 or 8 days, she said, "Why you actually do that?" And I didn't say to my mother. And the harder part of all this, it was my mother, because my wife, she said to my mother after 13 days, and my mother started to, oh my gosh. And it was harder to listen to them than to continue that, you know? But it's the pressure. Yeah. Because my mother called me like every day, and she said, "How do you feel?" No, you can stop. You have a child right now. You have to stop. It's not normal.
So why do you take that to the extreme? Just because you like history, or do you feel like maybe you will find something else?
Yeah, maybe I will find something else, because I can say that after 17, 18 days, when I did a second time, I was feeling full of energy. I was feeling all clean inside. I don't know how to explain you, but
well, fasting cleans your body.
Yes, that's true. And I don't know how to explain you, but I will try maximum I can. For example, sometimes you're walking, let's say, and sometimes you have stomach pain, or sometimes you just suddenly feel tired. I don't know.
Yes.
The evening. So after almost 10 or 11 days, I lost this completely. So I was not tired at all. I was not feeling any pain in my body.
You weren't hungry. So
I wasn't hungry. So this is where I was like, oh, that's so cool, you know?
Because maybe the energy from when you're hungry and it goes to your stomach, now that you were not hungry, so that energy went to your body.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. And I was praying a lot, for example. I was praying.
So does that help?
Yeah. Yeah. Like for example, I remember after 3 days, the most difficult is 3 or 4 days when you start this. After 3 days, you want to give up.
Okay.
You want to give up, and I was just praying. Listen, I want to do this. Help me. Just pray to God. You know, just talk to God.
Okay.
When you're alone, just sit down, like a normal prayer.
So at the same time you were going to that situation, you tried to have faith.
Yes.
And trying to see, because you believe in God.
Yes.
I presume so, yes?
Yes.
And then you tried to ask God to give you the strength to continue.
Yeah. And I think that it's a good thing I stopped on 30 days, because I wanted to do 40 days, remember? But it's a good thing I stopped at 30 days, because I say like to myself, maybe in 5-6 years more, I will do 40 days. So
you want to do it again?
Yes, I will do it again. For sure.
All right.
Because I want to finish this, you know. I know it's hard. Anybody in my entourage, in my surroundings, doesn't want to do that. And I don't recommend that. You have to be ready yourself. Because a lot of people asking me like, what should I do? How can I start this? I say, you don't start if you're not ready. I will not help you. It's your choice.
So you recommend to people that listen and watching that they should not do that to the extreme?
No, for sure.
Maybe 1 or 2 days.
Don't do that. For sure, don't do that. I don't want you to say, hey, Daniel could do 30 days. I will try. No. If you're not ready, you have to be ready yourself, and it has to be your choice.
So 1 or 2 days, okay. 1 or 2 days fasting is okay.
It's normal.
Okay. So who has the most days without eating? Do you know how long?
It was. I was reading a story about the guy in England, in Great Britain. He was fasting for 376 days, but he was observed by doctors, and his weight was almost 210 kilo.
Wow.
So doctors were observing him every day.
Yeah.
And it's normal. He was under observation.
Okay.
Me not. You know, like I was by myself. Yes, I made a consultation before with doctors.
360 days.
Yeah, 376 days. It's a world record. 76. Yeah. You can read this.
But did he stay at the same weight?
No, also? For sure. He lost almost 85 kilo.
Wow.
Yeah.
And why did he do that?
Why? To lose weight. To lose weight. For him, it was too simple to lose weight, because 210 kilos, it's around what? 400 pounds?
Okay.
It's a lot.
Okay.
His motivation was strong.
Yes.
I would know that I cannot do this for lose weight. I don't know.
Like you lost weight also.
For sure, you will lose weight. But I was doing this mostly for clean my body and find if I'm strong mentally, you know. I want to challenge myself.
Talking about making strong mentally, we were talking the other day, and you recommend me to go and look at the Iceman.
Yes,
which
Wim
name
Hof.
is Wim Hof. Yeah, the Iceman, for those who don't know, is an athlete, an extreme athlete.
Yes.
That goes almost naked in winter, but really cold winter, and he runs and he swims in ice water. And you can see on the internet, and he's been doing that for a long time, I believe.
Yeah, he climbed Everest.
Yeah, he
naked.
Naked. Well, in shorts and shorts.
In shorts, yeah. That's crazy enough.
That's crazy. So you were talking about that because you were saying that you're starting to take his course?
His exercises, yes. Because he has a couple of exercises how you have to breathe. Because he said that every problem can be solved, and can be solved by breathing.
Yeah.
That's literally what he says. He says that any weather you are in, cold or hot, you can control by just breathing.
Okay.
So this is literally what he says. So he teaches you special techniques of how to breathe.
Okay.
So when you learn that, how to breathe, then you can practice this in the winter, in the cold shower, in the cold how you say?
Cold bath.
Bath, yeah, right.
Yeah. So what you say? You just breathe by the nose, by your nose?
No, it's a special technique how he does this. It's actually first of all you have to take full air in your
full breathe, yeah.
In your how you say
lungs,
yeah, for 30 times.
Yeah.
Then you just hold it for about 2-3 minutes. Then you do it again 30 times. Then you hold it for 4 minutes.
Okay.
Then you do it again 30 times. You're breathing like this.
Yeah.
Then you hold it again for maximum you can.
Okay.
Then you go to the cold shower.
Okay.
And you do the same thing there.
On the shower.
Yes.
So you do first of all 3-4 times.
Before you go to the cold shower.
30 times each.
Yes.
And then you go to the cold shower and then you do it again 3-4 times the same.
Yes.
Wow.
So that way you get your body to use to the cold, and with the breathing technique you actually warm yourself up.
Yes.
Inside of you. So that's crazy. The last time I did in cold shower. It was for about 1 minute and something. When I came after a cold shower, I looked into the mirror. I was all blue here, but I didn't feel cold. I felt warm inside, but I was all blue here.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, that's crazy, you know.
Yeah. I didn't go as deep on the breathing, but I take cold showers, not every day, but I try to do every 2 days. So I take some breathing. I breathe and then I go in the shower in the cold water. And then after that, you can see my skin all red. Yeah. And you can feel it. It's so good. Yeah. Because what happened, I interview a lot of entrepreneurs and people, and they almost all take cold showers.
Yeah.
And it's good for for stress.
Yes.
It helps you control your stress, manage your stress, I think.
Yeah, mostly if you take it in the morning.
Yeah. After the gym or before the gym.
Yeah.
But so what step are you on the course?
Actually, it's going to be the surprise, but I made some couple of videos. I want to finish this.
You made some videos?
I made some videos.
Are you on the shower?
Not in the shower, but in the balcony and in the streets with the shorts. So it's just sneak peek like this, but I'm preparing something very, very
Okay, so you went outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
I made some videos and I will post it.
With shorts?
Yes.
Without nothing on top? I'm waiting for that. We are waiting. Yeah. When are you gonna post that?
I don't know, maybe after February.
All right.
Probably after February.
What people say when you went out like that?
That was, first of all, I was when I was even in balcony. You know, I'm breathing, I'm here in balcony, and people just crossing the car, they're just turning like this. It was funny.
Okay.
But when I go to the streets, I was used to it. They're like, oh my gosh, crazy. Yeah, they say something, they say you'll become sick. I say, yeah, I will become sick, maybe. But this is how you train your body, no?
You had shoes on?
No, without shoes.
Okay, just shocks.
Yeah. But I choose the weather. I didn't choose the weather when it was slippery or something or a lot of water. I'm not stupid. But I took when it was snow and you know. But somebody says that with the naked legs and foot, it's good for health if you go to the sun with your foot.
Yeah, without shoes.
Without shoes, It's
because you can feel the warm or the cold through your feet.
So it's healthier.
So you did it. I'm surprised. How did you feel it? Did you feel cold?
I will explain everything in the video.
Come on, get some spoilers.
I already did a lot.
All right, so so you take things to the extreme, as with fasting and with the cold showers and everything. And also, after you did your fasting, you lost some weights. You told me you're gonna go do bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So around at the end of 2020, you already signed up for a competition.
For the November 2020.
Yes.
Yeah, it is going to be classic.
Yeah.
And I took a trainer.
Okay.
Yeah, coach.
And that was for?
Just for me, just to do this one time in my life. Why? Because when I first started to go to the gym, it was with my father when I was 13 years old.
Okay.
And all my life, if I was going to the gym, I was just going to the gym to do some exercise to feel good. And after fasting, I got an idea. Why not just go take a place? Maybe not first place. I don't care to take a first place.
Yeah.
Maybe third or fourth place, maybe fifth place. It's okay. But just take a place in the competition and see that, wow, I can do this more further than just going to the gym for exercise.
To feel good, yeah.
Just for myself.
So yourself.
Just to say a story after, in the future to somebody. Somebody says, you're going to the gym? Yeah, just take fifth place, let's say, in the competition. So you see, it has a credibility.
It's to prove to yourself that you can do it.
Yeah.
So how long did you train in? You go like twice a day or like one way?
Five days a week.
5 days a week, once a day?
I have Monday off and Wednesday off.
Okay, so you go 5 days, one once a time, like.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm trying always the morning. If I can't, I go to the evening. It doesn't matter. I have a program. I have a nutrition. That's it. Just follow it.
All right. So, with all of that, with all this stuff that you do, you're also an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about it. And I don't want to talk right now about your actual businesses because you do have a lot of projects. What I want to talk is about when you start in entrepreneurship. You told me one time the first business that you really get into was ACN.
Yes, network marketing.
Which is network marketing. And when people hear network marketing, they always think that thing doesn't really work.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pyramid scheme, and there's always somebody at the top, which is true. There's always somebody at the top, and the one at the bottom, they never get money. What happened with you is that you met somebody there that really was making money.
Yes.
Right? Your mentor.
Yes.
So like I was saying, so you found a mentor at ACN, which is a network marketing company. And most of the people, when they hear about that, they say, no, you don't make money with that. But you found one person that was making a lot of money, and then he showed you the way. And what's good with you is that there's people in that type of industry that makes a lot of money, and there's people that don't make money at all. And you went in the middle. Can you explain me how? And let's talk about it. Why did you decide to really get into entrepreneurship first?
Yeah. So, like you said, everybody thinks it doesn't work, and you cannot have any money there in this industry. It's not surprise, but I was the same person. For almost 3 years. So first time I get approached by somebody who was doing ACN. It was a completely stranger to me. It was about maybe 10 years, 10, 11 years. So it was long. Almost after 2 years when I came to Canada, somebody crossed my way. He proposed to me ACN. He gave me his card. I was looking at this. I would just throw it away, Then somebody else gave my phone number to some lady. She was calling me every week.
Yeah,
and you know, I was so negative about this. So first of all, I was not negative before, but when she was calling me every week, I was so negative about this. And you know, I was the person who believed that you cannot make any money and this is the scam and pyramid.
And top of that, usually what's happening is that the person tries to contact you, just keep contacting
me.
And that's
then
why,
I blocked her.
Yeah, that's why people hate those kind of stuff, because they always say, oh, that person, we just want to sell me something that doesn't work.
Yeah. So what's happened next is that one day I was working with my best friend. He's still my best friend. We're still working with him, Anatoly. And one day he came at work and he said, "Hey, listen, I have one company. It's very, very good. You can make extra money. Would you come with me?" I didn't think it was ACN or network marketing. I was like, he's my friend. You know, like, why not? Yeah.
That's the speech they always give.
Yeah. So I came with him. I saw ACN, I was like, no way, like, oh my gosh.
Because when you hear that I have this business, makes a lot of money, usually that's the speech that was tell you.
Yeah, so I was so negative on this presentation and I said to my friend, listen, it doesn't work, you don't even go. But he was not trying to push me, that's the thing. He was like, okay, if you want. Then he introduced me to his upline. Let's say he was in his team. Then he talked to me. He was not pushing me. He was just talking to me, you know, like calmly.
Conversations, yeah.
Then what's happened? After he bring me to this presentation, it passed almost 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay. So all this year I was working 3 jobs, and I was so tired, and I was in debt, and after 1 year, I was like, anything changed for me.
So you were not an entrepreneur at that time. You were working like 3 jobs because you wanted to make more money.
Yeah. So that I was thinking that this is the way, working a lot. But listen, I was working 3 jobs. Maybe sometimes I was working 100 hours a week.
Oh yeah.
And I was sleeping on the farine bags. How you say it? Farine in English.
Wheat.
Wheat. Yeah. Wheat bags in my. Bakery where I was working in the night. I was sleeping there. Boss was very good with me, so I was sleeping there. I didn't see my wife, I didn't see my friends. And 1 year working like this, what most stressful was I was in debt. So I was working 3 jobs in debt. I was like, oh my gosh, so I cannot continue like this.
Yeah, because it becomes a trap. And what people don't understand is that. And this is funny because you had 3 jobs. Usually, having 3 jobs brings you more money, but you were still in debt. So there was a problem.
Yeah, there was a problem. So what I did, I came to Anatoly again. I said, listen, can you bring me again to this presentation? He said, we already listened to this. I say, I want to listen to this carefully.
Yeah, this time with open-minded.
I listened to this. I was still skeptical and negative about this, but I said, listen, in 1 year, nothing changed for me. So why not try this? So you see, for me it was negative, then why not try? I think all the entrepreneurs, they start by asking questions. So first of all, they're no. Then they say why. Then they say why not. If you will see the shaman, how you say, if you will see the ways of all the entrepreneurs, they all start like this. For example, I was asking myself, why I'm working 3 jobs and still in debt? Then my second question is, why not try something else? Then, when I decided to start ACN, I asked myself, why not now? Because when I visited again presentation, I was skeptical, and somebody said to me, so you want to start? I say, yeah, later. And then I asked myself, why not now? Why I say later? Why I say to them later? Why I lie to myself later? What later? What will change? Nothing. So I said to me, why not now? Then I just started. I just pushed myself there. I just paid my license. It was $500. It was not a lot. Today I look at this. I was like, oh my gosh! For $500, I started a new whole world for me. Of entrepreneurship and all things. But at the time, it was a lot for me. I was in debt, and $500. It's still a lot. For most of the people, and at my age, I was like 21 years old, it's still a lot.
It's still a lot.
And I was living not with my parents, with my wife. And it was a lot. But I started. So it was not good at all, because for 1 year after I started, I did zero money.
Okay.
Like
you
zero.
Didn't make any money. Okay.
Any money. So what's happened? Every year you have to renew your status, your position
your license,
in the company.
Status,
it costs $130.
Okay.
So my wife said to me, they send to renew your position. Will you renew it? And luckily it was at the same time was a training who will pass in a couple of weeks. The big trainings, some big leaders coming.
Yeah, they have
promote.
to fly to another country, another city.
In the United States, yeah. It was in Cleveland this time. So what happened, I said to myself, listen, I will not pay my renewal. I will visit this training, and if after this training nothing will happen, then I will not renew it. That's what I said to myself.
That's what you said to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I go there. It's there when I meet my mentor. Like I said, he's living in Toronto, but I met him in Cleveland. Yeah. He was my upline. I was like 11th level of his. I will not explain a lot what that means, but I was.
But he was already successful.
Yeah, already successful, and I meet a lot of other successful people there, and I meet a lot of people who is in my age, 22 years old, and who is making about 15,000-20,000 a month.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, how you could do that? And surrounded by those people, there I started to believe that it's possible.
Yes.
And when I come back to Montreal, I said to my wife, listen, it's possible. Just this word that I said to myself, it's possible. Not, I believe in this company, I can sell this product, or I'm a businessman. I just said, it's possible. You see, just this word, possible. I started to call people. I said, listen, you know that I'm working 1 year in the company.
So you called your friends and family?
Same friends that I invited already. Same friends that already talked about ACN. Some friends who said to me, fuck off with your ACN. Some friends. I called them again and I said, listen.
With conviction, right?
Yes, I said, listen, you can make a lot of money.
Okay.
Right now, I'm 100% I will do this for my full time, mostly for my full time. And if you can join me. If you don't want, you will not join me. It's okay. That's what I said to all my friends. Couple of them, they felt like they lose me or something. They say, okay, I'll come.
Okay.
Some of them, they still say, no, I don't believe in this.
Yes.
So it was about 6 of my friends that signed up in almost 1 week after I came back after
So for 1 year, nobody really signed up?
No.
And after you came back for that convention,
with that mindset,
with belief, because you got belief, then people just start coming to your team.
Right.
And you think it's important to have belief and faith?
For sure. It's important to think that it's possible. Because a lot of people, if you hear them and you say, listen, this idea or that idea you can do, they're like, it's impossible. Hear them. Always they say it's impossible. A lot of people think that there is somebody in this world that is impossible.
Okay.
But for me right now, you see why I'm going to the extreme sometimes, fasting, because I'm trying to believe that nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
For sure, sometimes when I go fasting for, 20 to 25 days, I say to myself, it's impossible for 40 days. But you see, I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to make it. Maybe in the next 3 or 4 years, I will do it.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to understand that everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
And when you have belief and faith,
it started growing.
It happened.
So for first month, I got my internet and phone for free. It was a promotion. You have to sign 5 clients for internet and free, and your internet and phone free for life. So in 1 month, I got that promotion. Then I signed 6 new people. I got some next promotion. Then with this energy, and we call it in the network marketing momentum, but I think in the business world you call it momentum as well. Momentum, it's when everything is moving.
Yeah, momentum. Yeah.
Momentum and everything is moving like
the ball is rolling. Yeah.
So it started to appear some leaders in my organization. So they started to sign some clients, some other people, and I started to grow so I started to gain money finally, you know, after 1 year.
And that's when you really get, it is possible. When you get the results, and say, okay, I know it, I knew it, and then you can, and this is what matters the most, because you believe, you have faith, you saw that other people did it, but the thing is that people around you that didn't see that, what will convince them is that when you show them the money.
Sure. So I want to mention one thing, very important, this thing. Just to come back to your question, somebody is going for millions in this company. It's totally normal. You can do millions.
Yes.
But some people are going for maybe $3,000 or $4,000 extra in the month.
Recurrent.
So you have to understand this difference, because I was not going for being millionaire. I know it's hard, you have to work a lot. So I was going at least to make 500, 600 extra.
Okay.
But I finished up by making $1,800 a month at the time. So for me, it was enough.
Because I remember you told me that you just wanted to pay your apartment and car. That's it.
But listen, I will ask you one question, okay? If today I say to you, Hugo, there's $1,500 every month. You don't have to do anything for that, no more, and it's going to be every month. Would you feel free?
Yeah, I would take. It's the money that I can use for.
You see, you don't need millions.
Yeah.
You just need to pay your apartment, and for $1,500 you can pay apartment, food, car.
Yeah.
And you're free. Imagine, you don't have to work for that.
You have free time to do other stuff.
And it's not millions. So people, they have like misconception of what is it to be wealthy.
Yeah, it's true.
They're striving to be rich.
Yeah.
But you have to strive to be wealthy, because wealthy, it means that you have something coming into your bank account without you doing something.
Okay.
This is the goal, I think.
Okay.
And you don't have a lot. 2,000, you're good.
You're good. Is that why you set your goals?
I set my goals first, like I said, 500, but when I saw the possibility I can do this, I was working a little bit more, and I got to the level when I was earning 1,800. It was enough for me.
Okay.
And after that, I was seeing other opportunities. But because now I'm not working, I don't have to worry for my bills, I don't have to worry for my apartment.
Yes.
You see, now I'm trying to search in other ways.
Okay.
And this is where I started another business, but...
So you went from 3 jobs to believe in network marketing.
Yes.
And now that opens you the door to do other stuff.
Yes.
So network marketing really works, but you have to believe.
Yes, you have to believe, and it really works, and you have to put work for sure.
And also, one of the good things that you did is that you found somebody else that was making it work.
Yeah.
Mentor. Yeah.
Just listen what he says. That's it.
And he had a lot of success there. He had a lot of money too. I remember you told me that he was doing just giving money, philanthropy.
Yeah, he was building churches in Ukraine, and he was investing a lot in Croix Rouge. Okay. So he was investing a lot of money in those organizations. Actually, this is what motivates me. This is what gave me full picture of what people inside this industry, because always when you think about rich people, you think that they're all they keep all the money for them, and they do not. And I saw plenty of people in this industry that just
were giving money.
Yeah, and it was motivating me every time when I saw this.
Because you think they have too much money and they have to give it away?
No, not for this. It's because they found their why they're doing this. Because we all came here, and that's what he said to me actually. Imagine you come here, you come for something, and if you don't fight yet for why you came here in this earth, why not trying to help others people? Even with the small amount of money, even with some bénévolat. I was doing a lot of bénévolat as well, actually.
Yeah, volunteer.
Yeah, voluntary jobs. And so why not? And exactly, it came to my head, why not? I was helping, even starting my own business. Sometimes I was helping for free a lot of people to start their own business.
Okay. So he told you, if you're not finding your why, just help other people, and then maybe you will find it.
Yeah, because you will find your real why through other people, through other connection. Okay. Yeah, because when you help them, you are having this connection, you are having this conversation with them, and when you see how you can help other people, you're trying to like build yourself.
Yeah.
And you're trying to say, oh, I can do this. Like I saw your way, how you did it. Like 2 years, 2 years before, you were doing just podcasts, just starting, and it's just like this.
Yeah.
Then you were getting some connections. Then like one of your connection get you to start Influencer Unite.
Yeah, events. Yeah.
You see, so I will not explain everything of that. You already know your way.
Well, I actually it's not like I know my way. For people that have been follow me on social media, I always say that I never planned to do podcasting and I never planned to do events. Usually because when I was in high school, I used to I hate my voice, and now I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you guys. Wish to say I'm not the best as the best podcaster, but I just love having conversations, with you, with the other guests, and then doing it in 3 languages. I just love talking,
incredible. That's incredible.
And events, the same thing for events. I never plan to do events, but I just keep going. And when you keep going, that's where you find the meaning. That's where you find success. Like you did. Like you keep going and work in marketing. You couldn't have give up.
For sure.
Like a lot of people did.
A lot of times I was thinking to give up.
Yeah, but you just keep going until you reach your goal, which is what 1,800, and they say I'm done here. But a lot of people just give up. They give up before. You
know what I like the more? There was one leader in this company. He was always saying this, because every time you go to present this business to somebody, for sure you're a little bit stressed. Mostly for new people who is in my organization, when I say to them, go do the presentation to somebody, they're stressed, they're afraid. And you know what he's always saying? And I still continue to do that even in my business. When you feel afraid, you should do this like this. You're afraid, you're going to the meeting. You should stop, understand that there's a fear in you. Yeah. You take your fear, you imagine that it's a small dog, like it's fear. You say, listen, I will leave you here for now. Okay, I will go to the meeting. I will finish that. I will come back. I promise.
Okay.
So you see, don't try to beat your fear, because we always will fear something.
Yes.
But instead, try to understand. Yes, I am afraid. It's normal, but I will come back to you. Now let's give me the opportunity to do my job as it should be.
I won't forget you. I will come back for you.
So you see, be afraid and do it anyway.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Okay. Be afraid, but do it anyway.
Be afraid.
So with this phrase, I'm still doing this. If something I'm afraid of, I say, okay, I'm afraid, but I will do it anyway.
Okay, you do it anyways.
Yeah, that's why you're growing, actually.
That's how you do it, and because for you keep going, and you take it sometimes to the extreme,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which can be good and which can be bad,
Depends for who.
But you like to really go to the extreme.
Yeah, I don't push anybody to do the same, you see. Yeah. I just do it for myself.
Okay.
If I'm going to the extreme and somebody asks, I want to do the same thing. No, don't do this.
Okay.
I do it for myself.
Okay.
You see.
So are you still with SN?
No.
But you're still receiving money from them?
I'm just receiving money from them right now, and I just have internet phone for free.
Okay.
So, but I'm not active there, let's say. I still have my license because money is coming every month anyway, but I'm not active there. The sad thing is that when I became inactive in this company, all my leaders inside of this company, they became inactive as well. So it's like they lost their leader and they slowly.
But some of them stay because they really have
Yes, some of them are moving, but you see, like slowly. Okay. But I'm not as active as I was, let's say, 4 years ago.
Okay. So but it's a good thing because you're receiving money, recurring money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I mean,
even like I said, 1,500.
Yeah.
But let's go to the extreme again, okay? Yeah. Even if it's $100 every month and you don't do nothing, it's good.
Is that for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
As long as you pay your
license.
Your license, yeah. Okay.
So you see, like that's what I'm trying to explain to people. Even $100 is okay. Even $50 and you do nothing, it's okay. Okay. Just come in.
Because that's an extra money that you can use for any case of urgency and everything.
I just collect them in the account, then I invest them. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Okay.
Invest some money. Yeah.
Good. So with all that free time that you have, and I know that you have a lot of projects.
Yeah.
When I mean projects, they're businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk a little bit about what you have right now.
Mm-hmm. So for right now, I have a digital marketing agency where I'm full-time right now, actually. I have some partnership like this right now with one of my friends who introduced me to Asian, actually. And we're doing snowing, shuffling with him. So it's a big contract there. So I'm really happy with that.
For the winter?
Yeah, for the winter. For sure, after April, it will finish those projects, but maybe next year. It's a good money there, and it's a good structure that we can build. It's interesting. For me, it was interesting because I was before I didn't say that I was working in a cleaning company.
Yes.
So you see, I was always interested how to manage all this. So actually, my third company right now, it's a cleaning company.
Okay.
I'm doing this with one Latino guy, my partner. You saw him, Jonathan.
Jonathan.
And so we have a couple of contracts. It's small cafes. We're just doing this. Some of them one time a week. Some of them one time a month.
Okay. But you still have a lot of projects.
Yes.
And then you decide, just because you wanted to be focused, you decide to cut some.
Just to cut some, yeah.
How did you process that? How did you
cut my projects?
Yeah.
How did I process that?
Yeah.
Actually, I choose all of them. I just take paper, and I put, for example, my project. Then I put all the pluses that I have here to stay with this project, and I write all the minuses. That I don't need to stay with that. And where I got more minuses than pluses, for sure I will just eliminate this or give it to somebody.
So every project you did, you take a paper and you start writing down.
Yes, this is the good way to do this, actually.
And at the end, you just choose 3.
So I cut a couple of them, and a couple of them I just gave to somebody.
Okay.
For example, if you remember, I started Fired Up Show, and then I was so pumped up about this idea, but I found that I don't have time for that. So it was Vasily. I say, listen, if you want, I just transfer this project to you. You will manage this. You will manage this under Fired Up because it's our project, but you will find the cameraman, you will find guests, you will film that, montage, you will do this.
And you still get the
and I will get just percentage from that.
Yes.
So that way, I'm not canceling this project, but I'm not, I'm not...
You're not involved.
I'm not involved, fully involved, because sometimes he is asking me to...
So you would recommend to people that it's better to focus on, because even for you, 3 projects is still a lot.
Yes, it's a lot.
But you still recommend to focus on one or focus on small projects?
Right now, I want to try to focus on one. Actually.
So you recommend people to focus on one?
Yes.
Okay.
In one, but if we're talking about businesses and projects, yes, for sure, you have to be focused on one. But if we're talking about investing or something, here you have to diversify.
Yes, you want to invest. That's when you...
If we're talking about investment, don't limit by one project or something.
Because that's another thing.
Go to Forex, stocks, I don't know.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to do right now as well.
You're trying to invest now?
Yes.
And what type of stuff?
Just in Forex right now. So I'm searching other companies. I found one company, EM. I think Yann Lajoie is in this company.
Yeah, that's another network marketing company.
Yes, it's another network marketing company. But I don't want to be involved like building a team. But I want to more invest.
Individual, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Because you can invest in those companies.
Okay.
So it's better with the bank than with the banks, because with the banks you get 3% maximum in the year.
Okay.
And with inflation you get 1% at the end.
But with
those companies it could go 100% a year.
Okay, so doing that you can get more
for sure.
More revenue. Okay, good.
For sure.
All right. So before we go to the last part of the podcast, just want to know where can people contact you? What platforms are you on?
Yes, I have a Facebook page. Actually, you can contact me by my personal page, Daniil Kulayev.
Daniil Kulayev.
Daniil, my family name Kulayev. Then I have a Facebook page, Fired Up Enterprises. Instagram, Fired Up Enterprises. Website firedupenterprises.ca. YouTube, Fired Up Enterprises as well. So just go Google Fired Up Enterprises marketing agency.
Everything's going to be there. Yeah. We are going to put all the links so you can contact Daniil, and if you want to contact him. So yes, so talking about Fired Up Enterprise, let's talk about it. This is one of your actual businesses, and I want to talk about it because it's a digital agency, and to be honest, there's a lot of digital agencies in Montreal.
135,
a lot.
In Montreal.
In Montreal,
only.
And you don't even count the people that do it, like use freelancers.
Like freelancers.
Yeah. How did you distinguish yourself? Sorry about that.
Yeah. Actually, it's so crazy, but almost 4 years ago, we started this with me and my 3 friends.
Yeah.
And we started this not like a digital marketing agency, to be honest. We started this like an academy. To teach people how to find motivation, and we wanted to inspire them. Why? Because I came from ACN network marketing. I wanted to do something else and I saw that I can motivate people. I saw that I can build teams. So my concept from the beginning, when I proposed to those 3 guys, it was academy. So when you come to this academy, you can learn how to start your own business, how you can sell, how you can build a team. So you see all those aspects. So it was a good thing because one of my partner, Andrei, was working in the car industry as a salesman. So it was just a plus for us. Why? Because he could...
he had good sales experience.
Yes, a sales expert. Another guy, he was knowing a lot of stuff about websites, Anatoly. It was more technical guys. So Alex at this time, he was more learning marketing. He was more learning, actually.
For those who don't know, I interviewed Alex in one of my episodes. When I listen to the podcast, I don't remember what number, but it's Alex Torik.
AlexTorik.ca.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you want to listen to it, I recommend it. So Alex was learning marketing.
Learning about marketing, and he was actually providing us a lot of energy and a lot of information. So how we worked all 4. I was creating a program, let's say, how to become a business owner, how to build your team. So Anatoly was set all the websites and social media and promotion webinars. So Andrei was helping me to promote this a little bit because he was a salesman. And Alex was searching for new ways how to promote and how to, move it. So you see, we didn't think to propose those services to anybody. So we were doing this mostly for like an academy. So what's happened next? I started to have some requests from people that, hey, you have a good website that you build for yourself. Can you do it for me? I was like, why not? I will ask Anatoly. And Anatoly said, yes. You see, like, hey, I have social media, but I don't know how to do this. Can you do this for me? So it started by small requests. Then one day I proposed to them, listen guys, why not we're doing those services for them? Because they're ready to pay. You see, it's like they're saying, I have money, I will pay to you, make me a website. So I was telling that, so people was trying to, requesting those websites.
Those services that you did not offer. You were offering a course.
The courses, trainings. So what's happened next? After 2 months that we decided all 4 to do those services, Anatoly just leave us. So the technical guys who we need the most, he leaves us. Why? Because we were not charging a lot of money for that because we were just starting. And it was a lot of job. And he just left and he started his own company, landscaping company. So what's happened? We were 3, and we gave a role of the technical guy to who? To Alex. So at that time, Alex tried to learn the maximum that he could.
Yeah.
He learned a lot of things actually. He learned.
He's making money, Alex, right now.
A lot, yeah. A lot of things he learned, and
he's making money right now.
A lot of money, bro. I will not tell him, but a lot of money.
Yeah, Alex, man.
So what's happened next? That we were trying to find new clients to trying to arrange this, but we got another problem that my other partner, and I will not go deep into details because you see it's their lies.
Yeah.
But they started to have some conflicts inside the company.
Okay.
So it was continually like this for maybe 6 or 7 months, and they still have conflict, and like it doesn't solve anything, doesn't fix.
Yes.
So what's happened? At what time it was so aggressive that Alex just decided to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was really sad by his decision. Why? Because I'm not considering him only just like a partner, but as a best friend, we're still friends.
Yes.
Actually, we are friends with him more than the other partner with who I stayed for a couple of months.
Okay.
So what's happened? I will just go deep in this story. So Alex left, and for about 6-7 months, we continued with the other partner.
Okay.
And it was pretty good, actually. It was going really good. We started to grow, and he started, like I saw, he started to get burned by this industry. This is how I explained to myself.
Yeah.
For sure, he explained me the other things, but this is how I saw this. He was just burned by this industry.
He lost motivation.
Yeah, he lost motivation. It's hard. It's a hard industry. Like I said, 135.
Yeah.
Everybody was laughing at us, and people are negative. Most of them are negative.
Yes.
And with that pressure, not everybody will be okay.
Okay.
So I imagine that pressure, stress, and everything just had him out of the game. So he said to me, "Listen, I will quit." Actually, I got in the deep depression after that. Yes, like deep depression. Why? Because I stayed with him instead of going with Alex. I stayed with him, and he left me. But I was in depression. But like I said, after watching this, after a couple of months now, I'm seeing good things. Why? Because right now he's more happy. Like I saw him a couple of days ago.
Okay.
And he seems to be very happy right now. So he seems to be not overwhelmed, not stressed, and me too. I became more like, I think this separation was meant to be. Yeah, and we became stronger after that.
Yes.
I continued this way. I continue my way on doing this company, and right now I'm doing, like advancing in my company.
But now are you the only one?
Yes, I'm the only one right now.
Well, you have a team of employees?
Yes, I have a team. I have employees, and I have Jonathan helping me as well. So he's helping me in cleaning company, and right now he's helping me here as well.
But now it's a totally digital agency.
Yes, it's fully totally digital agency. So now we provide even Facebook ads, Google ads as well, websites, social media, and videos as well.
Let's talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about how do you make a good sales funnel? Because you guys make a good sales funnel, which is, for a sales funnel you need to have a website. So how do you proceed with that? Let's say I come in here, I want a website and I want a sales funnel. Okay,
if you want to have sales funnel, first of all you have to understand your target audience actually.
Yeah.
Because what sales funnels? It's a series of landing pages.
Yes.
That brings your potential customer to warm up. Like I say, because every potential customer that comes into you, he doesn't know you yet. But with your information, with your series of landing page, you have to warm him up. You have to become friend with him.
Okay.
This is what it means, sales funnel.
He has to trust you.
Yes. So that's why we imagine this. He's fallen, and at the way he has to become your friend, and then he will trust you and buy from you.
Okay.
This is actually why we call it sales funnels, because it's if he falls in this, you should go into your clients.
Okay.
But to get that, you have to understand who you target.
Okay.
I will explain to you a little bit without going too big into details. So if you propose what? Let's say you propose cleaning services to your customers. For sure, you will not target. So let's say you are doing this in Montreal, okay, and you will not target your people in France. It's stupid.
Yeah,
you know?
You have to target people that are around you. Yeah.
So now you target people who is here in Montreal. Who is, if you, for example, serve offices. You choose people who probably could have offices or work in offices and can take action on taking your services or not. Without being saying, I said about those people who can take decision of taking your service or not.
You have you have to target the one that
so you
take
see,
the decision.
When you understand your target audience, then it's easier to build sales funnels for you. But it's actually a very, very complex process.
When you mean sales funnels, there's only one website, or there's one landing page that you click and it goes to another landing page?
Usually it's a couple of landing pages.
And where does the first contact come from?
From Facebook ads, Google ads, or wherever, groups on Facebook, wherever.
So you use Facebook ads, for example, and they see the post, people click on the link, they go to the landing page.
Yes.
Then maybe they watch the video with some instructions, click again, and they put the information, and click again.
Yeah.
That's too many steps, no?
It's too many steps, but the classic is, you have to understand that any business you start today, you will not be the only one.
Okay.
So that's why you have to propose something that others don't do. I will say to you, for example, as a cleaning company, I said to you a little bit of basic stuff, but I will go deep into details. Let's say, for example, you propose cleaning companies and you see that other cleaning companies propose the same thing.
Okay.
And to be special, what you can do, just to give you an idea. Let's say you propose a free PDF file that shows you some very good products for your office, and it's absolutely for free.
So you bet on the potential customer with a free stuff, with a free product.
Because you have to understand, as a person who sees this ad, I don't want to be somebody who will click on the ordinary cleaning company. But if you will say to me, "Oh, you have free PDF file," if it's interesting, wow. Why not? I will click, I will give you my information, my email, my name, full name. And then, if I want to, I go to your next page where you sell me service. If I don't want to go there and I just want this free PDF file, I stop here.
But just to you still put your email and name so the people already get your information.
This PDF file, yes.
And they get your information already.
Yes.
Because you accept to give your email.
It's working mostly, you have to give a good offer to start to your potential customers. That's how sales funnels starts to work. You have to have offer. You cannot just go with, we're doing Windows cleaning. Hey, there's a bunch of people who is doing Windows cleaning. You have to propose something else. For example, in the real estate industry, I saw that a lot, that a lot of people say, there's a new house for 360, 2 bedrooms. Everybody's doing this. But I saw another people, and we were working with some of them, they're saying, listen, if you click this button, I will give you a free PDF file of all the carriers where you can invest in real estate. And when prices are raising fast.
Like a map and everything with information.
So for that information, would you give your email and
for free? If I want to,
You see, you go to this site, you get this PDF. For sure, the next page will be, do you want to call your agent? We'll speak about. You can choose. I don't call him or I call him.
But then, if you don't call him, you will still be on the
database.
On the database of the company, so they can tag you again later on. With
email marketing.
Yeah, with the new. Okay, good. All right.
So this is actually the basics of sales funnels. For sure, you have to be creative here.
Okay.
And you see, it's a whole complex process when somebody is coming and says, make me sales funnels, because you have to understand that it doesn't cost $1,000, it costs much more than this. Because you said it one time, and if everything working good, it's like a machine, automated machine of sales.
It's a sales machine,
So it takes time to build it, and it takes psychology, consumer psychology to understand.
What's that?
Consumer behavior and psychology. Psychology.
Okay, yeah, customer behavior, yeah. All right.
You have to understand this.
You have to understand the habits and everything.
Because if you're good at marketing but not good at sales, it will not work.
Why so?
There's a big problem and difference between marketing and sales. Because a lot of people come into my agency and they say to me, yo, listen, do me this website, social media, you will bring me sales. I say, listen, I will bring you leads. There's a big difference because marketing company, they don't do sales. We bring customers to you. They're warmed up. They're ready to buy, but it's you who has to sell to him.
And you already explained that to me. I remember that most of the time for your customers, you bring them the lead, you bring them the potential customer, but they don't have that sales.
Sales team.
Sales team, that's where they don't close.
It doesn't work.
And what happens is that most of the time is the fault of the agency. If they don't get clients, it's your fault.
And it's so funny, but it was one time when we were serving one client for 1 month. We bring him almost 36 leads in 1 month. And the only thing he says, it's not enough. I didn't close even one. And the first question I ask her, I say, did you contact them? After 1 or 2 days, she said, I just sent them a consultation for that amount of money, and that's it. I said, this is not I said to her, you have to understand, we're targeting people, they don't know you.
Okay.
They don't trust you yet, but they were interested in your services.
Yeah.
You just have to move towards them.
How? How?
Speak to them.
Maybe a free call, a free consultation.
Free consultation, or why are you interested in my services? Why did this offer interested you? For like I said, cleaning company or real estate. You can call, you will not call right away after she received your PDF file of the maps where it's good real estate right now.
Invest,
You will not call the next day and say, listen, do you want to buy something? No. You'll call, you say, so did you find what interested you the most? Buying or selling?
Yeah.
Or do you want to, so you see, you build connection, you build trust.
Okay.
First of all.
Okay.
And for sure, what I started to do, recently I started to build a sales team. And now when I get my clients, I say, listen, I bring you leads, but if you want, I have a sales team and they will sell your product.
Okay.
But for sure, I will charge you.
Yeah.
And some of them are just no, okay.
Is that a common thing in agencies? Do they have they have a marketing
sales department?
Team?
Yes.
So every agency has a sales team?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I know a lot of companies, my competitors, that they're doing just marketing, they bring leads and that's it, that stops here. That's actually how it's working, but I wanted to go further. I wanted to go far because I see this is a common problem.
Okay.
Because when we bring them leads, but they can't close, especially when they're just starting in the business. So let's say you were working 7 years in the cleaning company, then you decide to start your own. You don't know how to sell, you know how to clean.
Yeah, that's true.
And when customer came to you, you know how to clean, but you don't know how to sell.
Yeah.
Even if you're good at cleaning, you're not good at selling. So that's why I want to propose the service to anybody right now. So this is actually my game plan for this year.
So that's mostly for small businesses, medium, small, because usually big businesses have
big businesses, they have already sales departments for sure and stuff.
Good. All right, so just before we finish, I just want to talk about websites. I see that you specialize in websites. Should people in 2020 and beyond, do they still need to have a website?
Not necessarily, actually. Yeah, maybe mostly for information. But if you want to have a website, I would rather recommend you to do landing page. Yeah, but don't do complex websites because statistics shows it's not me. It's not because I say so. The statistics shows that you have a bar of all the pages that you have on the
you can click and then the home.
By the statistics on the home, it's around 50 or 60 people who clicks there. For the second button, it's almost 0.5% clicks there. So
you only need a landing page that you can at least scroll down 3 times, No. Yeah. Maybe now there's some website that have just scroll down once and that's it.
That's it. You can go at our website, Fired Up Enterprise. This is the landing page actually, and you can see. If you click on the pages, you'll just go down to the certain sections, and don't try to put a lot of stuff at the beginning. When you will be good company, you can do that. You can do that because you have a traffic, you have people who trust you. For sure, they will need to know more, and you have a sales team who will work with them. But at the beginning, this is try to eliminate not necessary steps from the beginning, because a lot of people, when they decide to start business, first thing that they say, it's a real story, okay? I got a client, I will not say his industry and stuff, okay? But first, he found a place,
okay,
for what, 1,200 rent, okay? Yeah. Then he wanted to build a website. Then he bought all the products. Then he got another credit to build the social media, then video of his products, video promotion of his products. So he did all this stuff, and when he got to the sales process, he didn't have customers after almost 2 months, and he closed up. Why? Because he invested huge money in not necessary things.
Okay.
Today, you should do it opposite. How you should do it today?
Get customers?
You got an idea first. Don't try to build a big website or something. You can build a landing page fast, maybe 4 or 5 sections of your idea, okay? Yes. You call all your friends and you say, listen, go to my website. What do you think about my idea? Let's say you want to sell, I don't know, like new watches.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly strong watches, and you can go not 30 meters inside the water, but 50. You see, you have advantages. And you build a website fast. Don't take too long, because people, when they say build a website, okay, they take 1 year to build it.
So it's still necessary to at least have a website, just for information.
Yeah, just for information. For information. Build a Facebook page fast, and just say to all your friends at the beginning, go there and give me your feedback. Then you send all your friends, and this is the only thing you say. You don't try to sell. You can write the prices there. You can write everything, all the information, but don't say to them, buy from me. Say, give me your feedback. What do you think? And just write.
You say that to your friends?
Yes.
And it's to have feedback of what? Of the product and website?
Of everything that they're saying, just write it.
Okay.
Because there will be mostly negative, but this negativity you have to filter. You have to see, is that a constructional comment or is that negativity?
Yeah.
If it's negativity, don't listen to this. Okay. If you see that people, for example, somebody's entering and say, yo, bro, there's no button there. Yeah, there's a good comment. You should add the button.
It's a good.
You see? So you're right. Okay, I should add button. Somebody say, yo, your website is so slow.
It's good
Don't
feedback.
try to be offending. It's okay. I will try to find somebody who can do it faster. Yo, bro, I don't understand your advantages. So what does that mean? Okay, I should be clear here.
Okay.
You see? But if somebody is saying, your idea will not work, it's shit.
That's not good.
It's not good. That's negativity. Okay. So just pass it on. Don't write it. But you see, you have to ask feedback first. When you have all feedback, then work on this. Then again, call to your friends and say, so send them until they say, yo, it's perfect.
Until they say it's okay and it's perfect.
And then you start to go post it in Facebook ads, Facebook groups, Instagram.
But until then, you don't really sell anything. Just get feedback to try to. Yeah, and that will at least take mostly 1-2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not too hard. Yeah, it's like a 1 week, 2 week maximum it takes.
All right. Good.
You see, so actually starting business today, it's very simple.
It is.
It's very simple. And the beauty of our century is that you see Facebook, you just send it to all your friends and ask them opinion.
Yes. So it's so crazy because I was talking with Nicholas before, and all these young entrepreneurs, they start 19, 18, 20. Some of them are making a lot of money online. So it's crazy.
Especially influencers, right?
Yeah, influencers or like e-commerce. A lot of people are doing, young people are doing a lot of money in e-commerce. I think we're living in the best time of our life.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. We appreciate having you on the podcast, and I think we had a good conversation. I hope the the people that were watching, listening to the podcast, they appreciate your history, your journey, and also they got some good feedback from marketing and websites. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching until the end. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the bell for more notifications.